Hello, my name is Robert Allen, and welcome to the Real Estate Launch. Here we're going to learn exactly how you think as a successful real estate investor. And who am I? Well, I've been investing myself in real estate for over 40 years, and at the very beginning of my career, I created my own financial freedom investing in real estate like I imagine you're going to do as well. And then I wrote this book called Nothing Down, a proven program that shows you how to buy real estate with little or no money down. It was basically my story, and it became a huge bestseller. I was shocked, to tell you the truth. And then I've been teaching people for the last 40 years exactly how to invest in real estate and have generated thousands of success stories. I'm actually quite honored by that and humbled by it as well. And now today, for you, I want to teach you exactly how a real estate investor thinks. Now, who is this course designed for? Who are you? It's designed for people who are beginners, who are just getting started, and they're looking at the real estate world and they're a little daunted by it, and they don't have as much money as they would like to have, and they're a little afraid they might lose everything. You know, as a beginning investor, this is exactly what it's like, and it was like that for me. And I launched it in my first deal and lost a little bit of money. And I wished somebody had shared with me the attitudes and the mindset that I'm going to be teaching you. Now, maybe you are an investor who's tried this and lost some money and got burned and have backed away and you say, well, this is not for me. Well, I'm glad that you're watching this because this is for you. When I share with you the mindset that I'm going to share with you throughout this series of programs, as you learn how to think like a successful real estate investor, you're going to reclaim your path on the way to financial freedom. And I know that the beginning investor, if they lose a little bit of money at first, they get a little bit burned, it's time that you can overcome that. Now, maybe you're an investor who's made some money and you're pretty successful at it, and you want to learn exactly how really successful investors think. And that's what I'll share with you here. Maybe you want to add a zero to your net worth, or maybe 2 zeros to the end of your net worth. Perhaps you want to achieve massive success. And whether you're just a beginner, whether you've failed at first and you're ready to restart this whole process, to relaunch yourself, or whether you are a successful real estate investor, you're going to find information in this program that's going to change your life. A few techniques and strategies can make the entire difference on what it is that you need to succeed. Now, why teach the mindset part? So over these years of teaching so many people, I didn't realize at first when I started teaching the techniques and the strategies. I teach 50 nothing down techniques. I teach 9 ways of finding highly motivated sellers. I would teach all kinds of strategies because I just assumed that everybody had the right mindset. And then I would find that 2 people sitting in the same classroom, learning the exact same strategies and techniques, one would leave and succeed almost immediately. And then another one, hearing the exact same information, would go out and start a little more timidly and back away, and then they would say, maybe this is not for me. And what I finally realized after several years of doing this, that frankly, it really boils down to mindset. If you don't have the right mindset, it doesn't matter what techniques I teach you. But if you have the right mindset, if I teach you the right techniques, off you go. And some people just have that mindset. And I guess in my own case, I just had it. I just wanted to be financially free and read a bunch of books on real estate investing, and off I went. Well, many people are not like that, and therefore they need to learn that process of thinking like a successful real estate investor. So for the very first time in my career, I'm going to go really deep in exactly how I think and what I've learned from the greatest successful real estate investors in history. I want to share with you the process that I go through. And like I said, it's the very first time I've ever shared this with you, and so I'm very excited about it, and I know you're going to learn an enormous amount. Now, this process of real estate investing, it's fraught with so many challenges, at least 4 big ones. Number one, if you're not a self-starter, if you don't have that right attitude to get yourself going every morning to go out into the world and find the right deals, then it dies pretty fast. And so there's a certain mindset that goes with that I'll be teaching you. rejection. I mean, there is so much rejection. The real estate industry itself doesn't understand creative real estate. And then when you go out there and try to apply it and find people to buy properties, a lot of times they're going to reject your offers. And this process of rejection is just pervasive. And if you don't have the right mindset around it, then it just kills it right in its tracks. Now, this process of learning how to invest in real estate has its learning curve. And at first, you're going to make some mistakes. You're going to look a little foolish as you go out there and try to learn this process. And until you learn some of the techniques and some of the ways of thinking, this learning curve can kill your dreams. And I want to teach you exactly how to overcome this obstacle. And then finally, there are so many deal killers in this process. If you have the right mindset around it, the deal killers can actually be to your advantage. But if you have the wrong mindset, the deal killers can crop up almost anywhere along the process, and especially at the end when you're putting all the pieces together. So what I want to tell you is these 4 fundamental big obstacles that most people have to overcome are the ones that stop most people in their tracks. And it's time for you to learn how to have the right mindset around them. And I promise you, in this program, you're going to learn how to have unshakable confidence in this process. I want you to be so successful at this that you'll go from where you are now, maybe a life that doesn't work the way you'd like it to work, to a life, well, an ideal life, a life that's worth living. And real estate is the perfect vehicle for it. What you're going to share, what I will share with you in this process is exactly how you think with unshakable confidence in almost any area of your life. As you apply this to real estate, you'll be more successful in real estate. If you apply this to other areas of your life, you'll be more successful there as well. It's not just the real estate launch, but it's the launch for your life and whatever you really want. I'm so excited to share this with you. My promise to you is that if you can complete the exercises I take you through, this is going to change your life. And I'm looking forward to being your mentor in this process. So let's get started, and I'll see you in the next session.